To create a conditional regular expression, we first need to create a wrapping parenthesis so that we can limit how far it stretches. Next, I'm going to say if, and we'll use a question mark, and anything that occurs within this new set of parentheses will be our condition. Run the condition, and then we can run a bit of code. Otherwise, if it's false, we can run the else bit of code, but that is optional. So this works, but we can also do this as well. So for example, let's look for hog, cog, log. Let's run this, and we're going to say if the first letter is an H, then we want to match hog. Otherwise, we want to match log. All right, so we'll create our condition. If, and we can use the look ahead and look behind syntax. So we'll look ahead to the very first letter, because remember, we're starting at the beginning. And we're going to look ahead to the very first letter and find out, is that an H? If it is, then we can match hog. Now I want you to note, we're looking for an H, but that's not part of what our match is. So we can't just do, if there's an H, then match H-O-G. We have to repeat that because it wasn't being matched the first time. So as we can see, this is matching. And if I were to change this to a Z, it isn't. So now we have the first bit, but why don't we do an else as well? So if there was an H, match hog. Otherwise, and I'm going to use a pipe here, try to match log. Now you might be noting, even though we have global and multi-line selected, it seems like it's not evaluating each line, and that's because it's not. We have multi-line, but we're still starting at the beginning of this long string. So I want to say evaluate this for each line. So I'll use the caret symbol to say the beginning of the line, like so. And now you can see we're matching log. If I change cog back to hog, we match each set because it's being evaluated for each line. So here we say start at the beginning of the line, and our condition is, did you find an H? Yes. In that case, you're going to match hog. Then it gets to the next line and it says, did you find an H? Nope. Okay, in that case, match log. Nope, it couldn't match log, so nothing was selected. And then this line runs and log does match. We can also use sets. So if I wanted to say match cog or log, in that case, I can use a pipe here and say cog. And then I need to make sure I wrap this set, like so. So for example, if I were to turn this one to a Z, we said, does the first letter start with an H? No, no, no. Okay, so we're definitely not running this ever. So all we're going to run is log or cog. Look for that sequence. Found it here, found it here. If we wanted to match this as well, we could say look for log, cog, or zog. So just remember, the syntax is condition, then else. Or you can do it like this.